Now, ongoing protests in Darjeeling have intensified as 10 Gorkha Janmukti Morcha workers have been detained in Darjeeling. Now, Darjeeling, as we have been showing you since yesterday, the situation there is extremely tense. Now, GJM workers allegedly torched BDO office. Meanwhile, security has been beefed up across Darjeeling and Section 144 has been imposed. To remind our viewers, the Gorkha Janmukti Morcha has called for an indefinite shutdown of government offices from today. The shutdown comes in the wake of their demand of a separate Gorkha land.
Well, it's very unlikely there can be any middle path that can be brokered at this juncture by SS Ahluwalia. I understand Gorkha Janmukti Morcha, who have now reignited their demand for separate state, that is Gorkha land, now has sought intervention of the central government. They have written letters to Prime Minister and also to the Home Minister asking for Home Minister's intervention. Even though this is a fact that SS Ahluwalia, who is a sitting MP from Darjeeling, who fought this election, who won the seat after fighting the election in alliance with GJM, he met the Home Minister in a way liaison between Gorkha Janmukti Morcha and the Home Minister, but then the central government hasn't really come up with any stand, any position as yet. So yes, make no mistake, it's a political situation out here in Darjeeling. It's a political standoff between Gorkha Janmukti Morcha and Mamata Bannerjee state government, and caught in this entire political storm is the hill town of Darjeeling. Our Darjeeling town looks different under the shadows of forces, and the security deployment across Darjeeling is extremely heavy, given the fact last Thursday there was mindless violence on the streets of Darjeeling when Mamata Bannerjee held a cabinet meeting at the Governor House here in Darjeeling, the first meeting of its kind in 44 years. So at the moment, given the fact that Gorkha Janmukti Morcha has given out a call for complete shutdown of government offices, including state, central and GTA offices, the state government is heavily relying on administrative powers and security forces to ensure normalcy prevails in Darjeeling. As far as offices are concerned, we are outside District Magistrate's office. And as you can see, this particular area, which is actually a cluster of all government offices, there is heavy security deployment. Overall, 10 companies of CRPF have been deployed, 6 columns of army have been deployed. Also, the Reserve Battalion of Bengal Police have been employed for this particular situation. So at the moment, everyone coming here at the DM's office or in the near vicinity, they are being thoroughly frisked, checked, and their identities are being checked to ensure that no Gorkha Janmukti Morcha workers are, come anywhere close to the District Magistrate office. Yes, there are reports of sporadic violence which has come from the districts of from the fringe districts from the districts of Darjeeling, but then there are fringe reports, fringe protests, sporadic reports which have come. But in the town of Darjeeling, so far it has been peaceful.
दार्जिलिंग को तो फर्क पड़ेगा ही, लेकिन अब मोर्चा ने बोला है तो मोर्चा का पालन तो करना ही पड़ेगा। जो बोलेंगे मोर्चा उसका तो पालन करना ही पड़ेगा। दुकान तो जब बोले हैं कि बंद नहीं रहेगा तो दुकान तो बंद नहीं होना चाहिए। जब लास्ट में वो बोलेंगे कि दुकान बंद करना है तो वो भी किया जाएगा। बिजनेसमैन को तो इफेक्ट पड़ेगा कि कोई ऐसा होगा तो टूरिस्ट कोई आएगा नहीं, टूरिस्ट नहीं आएगा तो बिजनेस में तो फर्क पड़ेगा।
Now let's just listen into some of the reactions that are coming in.
Sir, 5 गोरखा जनमुक्ति मोर्चा वर्कर्स को गिरफ्तार किया गया है। आप क्या कहेंगे, स्टेट का क्रैकडाउन शुरू हो गया, कहीं पे इससे आपका जो मूवमेंट है उसमें कोई असर पड़ेगा?
नहीं पड़ेगा, उससे और बल मिलेगा, और ज़्यादा बल मिलेगा। अच्छा। क्योंकि आंदोलन को जितना दबाएगा उतना ही उगल लेगा, उतना ही उग्र होगा।
आपको डर है कि और ज़्यादा लोग अरेस्ट हो सकते हैं?
मैं नहीं बोल रहा, आज 5 हो गया, 5000 भी हो सकता है, लेकिन हम लोग ये आंदोलन को हम अभी पीछे नहीं हटाएंगे, सीधा हम लोग गोरखा लाइन के ले जाएंगे। जो भी ममता बनर्जी ने यहाँ के जो एक तानाशाही का राजनीति किया ना, उसका जवाब है।
I would say that in case there is a tendency by the West Bengal government to have some kind of a imposition, cultural imposition, I think that's wrong. We must remember that while there was a development deficit in Darjeeling, there was also a case of the Gorkha pride, Gorkha culture, Gorkha language, and those sometimes are very, very important. I mean, most of our states actually get formed because of that, because there is a sense of being, injustice being there. So I would urge both the West Bengal government to, I think, sort it out. As far as demand for the Gorkha state is concerned, I don't think it's a feasible demand because A, it's a border state, it's a very small state. I don't think it will be able to sustain on itself. Perhaps the Home Ministry should come and play the role of bringing the West Bengal government and the Gorkha Council together.
7 साल पहाड़ में कोई आग नहीं जला तो इतना दिन पहाड़ शांत था, अभी क्या अचानक ऐसा हो गया? और ये विमल गुरुंग का खिलाफ आज ममता जी बोल रहे हैं। विमल गुरुंग ही तो ममता जी को दीदी कहा था, पहाड़ का कन्ना कहा था, क्या ना क्या कहा था, क्या हुआ हो गया आज? कारण उन्होंने पहाड़ को दखल करने के लिए जो साजिश रचाया ममता बनर्जी ने, उस साजिश का कारण आज पहाड़ का स्थिति बिगड़ गया। और इसके लिए मैं चाहता हूं ममता बनर्जी सीधा पश्चिम बंगाल जनता से क्षमा मांगे और जबरदस्ती पहाड़ में भाषा घुसाने का जो साजिश उन्होंने किया था, पहाड़ का जनता का सामने भी वो माफी मांगे और उनका जो घोषणा वो वापस ले ले।
Now, these are the visuals that we are seeing on your screen, that you can see on your screen. Situation in Darjeeling almost extremely tense. Now, for the benefit of our viewers, we'll just sum up the whole issue. On West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Bannerjee, days after that, when she ordered that the Bengali language will be made compulsory in schools across the state, days after that, the protests started erupting in Darjeeling, which was just a trigger. And GJM President Gurung had actually now, they have raised their demand for making a separate Gorkha land, and that is when these protests have started. And now we know that 10 GJM workers have also been detained. Today, we know Darjeeling, there's a lot of most of the government offices are closed today, shut down today, and the army has taken over the control. The security has been beefed up. Now, this is a broader issue that GJM has put up now over the making of a new state of Gorkha land, and that is why the situation there remains extremely tensed. Okay, now these are the visuals that you can see. Heavy army deployment over there till yesterday. Since Darjeeling being a town which is a tourist town, most of the tourists were stranded over there, but now the situation has been taken over, the control has been taken over by the army. Situation is in control. No fresh incidents of violence have been reported over there, but this is a broader issue that GJM has raised now. This is an tiff-off between the West Bengal government and the Gorkha Janmukti Morcha. Now, our reporter earlier spoke to JJM President Gurung, and he said that they are in no mood to relent and they'll continue to raise their demand for a separate Gorkha land, and that is the reason why the heavy security has been deployed over there, and GJM has called for 12-hour bandh in Darjeeling. This is a situation extremely tense in Darjeeling over there. These are the visuals that you can see on your screen. The GJM Gorkha Janmukti Morcha will go on an indefinite strike from they went on indefinite strike demanding a separate state of Gorkha land. Right. See, so we are at Mirror Now is at the center of the action in Darjeeling. We're getting all the updates that is happening in Darjeeling for you, getting for you all the latest developments from Gorkha land still. Now, here's the latest report coming in from our reporter, Tamal Saha.
Magistrate's office here in Darjeeling, and it's business as usual. But the thing that you cannot miss is the shadows of forces. Business running as usual under the shadows of forces. This after Gorkha Janmukti Morcha has given out a call for complete shutdown of government offices, including state, central and GTA offices. Banks are also not exempted from this indefinite shutdown. However, they have given an exemption to banks that only on Mondays and Thursdays banks would be allowed to operate, notwithstanding the fact that this is a tourist hub and this is the peak tourist season. There would be a lot of inconvenience for people if they have no access to money. At the moment, we are at this area which houses a cluster of government offices, including a sessions court here in Darjeeling, and all the offices are running as usual. We saw all the people coming in, but then there is a sense of fear, sense of panic among people, given the fact fact that Gorkha Janmukti Morcha has given out a call and in a face-off with Mamata Bannerjee. Mamata Banerjee's government has issued a notification asking all government offices to attend their respective offices, notwithstanding the call for bandh which has been given out by Gorkha Janmukti Morcha. In fact, she has also issued, the state government has issued a notice that people who would defy the government notification might also suffer from break of service, which means they might lose their job. What is interesting here, the deployment of security forces. Security has been beefed up across Darjeeling, and as you can see, the entire road coming to this office area, as they call it, that also houses the DM's office, has been given thick blanket of security. 10 companies of CRPF have been deployed, 6 columns of army have been deployed, SSB have been deployed, also the Reserve Battalion of Bengal police have also been deployed here, just to ensure nothing untoward happens. In fact, what unfolded on the streets of Darjeeling on Thursday was extremely shocking, given the fact it was mindless violence that resulted in several people sustaining grievous injuries. The state government is trying to not take any chances, and just to instill that confidence among people, especially who work at government offices, such heavy security deployment has been done. But then, given the fact that Darjeeling is a tourist destination for people who are coming from far-flung areas for their happy vacation, just to come here and be greeted by a sense of heavy security presence only instills a fear if something is not right or if everything is all right in Darjeeling. As of now, the political standoff continues, with Gorkha Janmukti Morcha and Mamata Banerjee's government both refusing to blink as of now.